All right, we're doing another Bach Minuet in G major from Anna Magdalena's notebook. And actually what this is Bach had put together a collection of pieces for his wife, Anna Magdalena, on her birthday, because she was an amateur harpsichordist, and that's where all these little minuets come from that I'm putting up. And they're really nice. Let me play it for you first. I'll mess the end up. Let me do that again. There we go. Okay, and you can do it faster. Okay, it's actually easier to play it faster, I think. Hello everyone, I'm Shawn and welcome to my easy piano lessons. You can find tons more videos on my website at www.webpianoteacher.com. You know, all types of genres, and classical music, ragtime, popular songs, rock songs even. So check it out. Just make sure you use Firefox as your browser, and make sure you have QuickTime 7. But let's start with this. We have right hand on a G above middle C, and then up to B, and then up to D, and then up to G. Now that's a G chord that's broken. Bum, 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 bum. So get your hand in position before you start it. Then we're going to have an A, and then an F sharp. So bum, 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 and then a high G, and then down to two lower G's. G, G. So we have. You see I have a repeat sign there because we're going to repeat these two boxes here. Left hand starts on a G right below middle C, and then down to a lower D, and then down to a low G. And then we're going to do a G major broken chord here. G, and then up to B, up to D, up to G, back down to D, back down to B. So, ba, 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 ba. All right? So hands together, we have these two G's together, and then right, and then hands together here, and then together here, and then just left hand by itself, and then together here, and then just left, and then hands together, and then just left. So here we have. Okay, so the ratio is 2 to 1 here. 2 left hand notes to every 1 right hand. Alright, so if we put these two boxes together, we have. Then the repeat arrow, so go back and do it again. But the only thing that's different on the repeat is that you're going to play a low G here instead of a high G. When you first started, you start on a high G, but on the repeat, we're going to do a low G. So that's why I have that in parenthesis and a down arrow, because you're going to do a low G. So that's the only difference, okay? So we have low G. Alright, then we continue on. We have right hand on an E way up here. Here's middle C, so we're still up in this area. Then another E, then another E. Now this E, we go to a G, so bum, 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 bum. Okay, so these two notes are eighth notes, so I'll put a little curved line. Bum, 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 bum. Left hand's going to have a C, not a middle C, but a C below that, and then up to G, back down to that same C. So hands together we have. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. We'll go on here. D with the right hand, another D, and then go up to that same high G. Okay, left hand moves down a little bit to a B here, then back up to that G, and then back down to that B. So we have together, 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 and just right hand. Alright, then right hand's going to have a C, then up to a D, down to a C, down to a B, up to a C. Bum, 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 bum. So that C is a quarter note, and these 4 notes are eighth notes. Left hand's on a low A, up to F sharp, and then up to G. So we have together here, together, and then just right hand, and then together here, and then just right hand. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's start right here and piece these 3 boxes together. And then we have an A here on the right hand. Left hand's going to do D, E, F sharp 2 times. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so D, E, F sharp, D, E, F sharp, and they're all eighth notes, so no gaps, just play it straight through. So starting here and adding this box. Okay, then I have a double bar here and an asterisk tied to an asterisk, which means go back to the very beginning and play from this asterisk to this one. And do the repeat, of course. So we go back to the beginning and do this again. And then stop there and don't continue on. After you do that, then go here and we'll finish. So we have E on the right hand up here, and then D, C, B, A, and then a D, and then C, B, A, G. So bum, 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 bum. And then this A, B, C is a triplet. Triplet, bum, bum, bum. So A, B, C, down to a D, up to an F sharp, and then a G, bum, 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 bum. Left hand has a broken C major chord, so C, E, G, and then we'll have B, D, G. Hands together, we have hands together first, and then here, and then just the right, and then together here, and then just right, and then together here, and then together here, and just right, together here, and then right. So, okay, and then a C here, up to D, and then up to a high G, down to middle D, and then down to a low G. Alright, so we have together here, bum, 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 and then just the D on the right hand by itself, and then together here, and then together here, and then D, G, bum, 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 bum. So starting right here and finishing up. Okay, one more time from here. And the B section will be on my website here as always, and I hope you enjoy the part 1.